Oh, hello there, everybody. Welcome back. More Dicey Dungeons. We're here to break our frickin' brain today because the witch is such a just brain buster of a character in Dicey Dungeons. I'm ready, though. I'm as ready as it will ever be today. It's Witch Day. Now, what does the witch do? The witch is just... It's going to be way easier to show you than to explain it, okay? So we have a spell book, all right? We can change our prepared spells in here. You know, we can make it be Infliction as our first one. We don't want to do that. We want to stick with Cauldron as our first one here, just to kind of get the ball rolling a little bit here. But these are our first two spells, and we're going to be able to put in new spells in here as we collect items, and then we can only activate those spells by putting a die onto the die that the spell is on. So if that didn't make any sense, allow us to fight magicians so you can understand momentarily how this is going to work. So we want to play a die on Infliction. Now that we have Infliction, I can click into here to select a slot, and now we have Infliction active in here. Okay, pretty simple, in all honesty, but it's complicated, and it hurts my brain. And there's going to be a lot of scenarios that we have that are just going to mess with our standard, you know, thought and rule of thumb that we have going on here. So, like, we can do this, and we get a bunch of stuff, and then we can throw this die, and then he's sitting on one heart, and then he's going to put 3 more shield on and not do any damage to me, and then we're gonna kill him here, and you're gonna go, Tyler, what's the big issue? I don't see a problem. You're just smacking this poor boy around. Yeah, I mean, he's a first floor enemy, so I expect it to go a little bit easier. We'll throw Nudge onto 3 here and go fight Mr. Space Marine. So now we have another thing. We have Nudge as a 3 slot. Now, Nudge actually has very, very little value for us at the current moment because we don't really have a need for nudging something down. I am interested in another Cauldron, but I am going to do the 3 damage there instead. I think that 2 Cauldrons early on here is a pretty good setup, actually, because we can kind of do like reroll, gives me a 2, then you shove the 2 right there, reroll, and then a throw. He is going to hit us for 10. It is what it is. You're going to heal up to full anyway, so it's not really the end of the world. So rolling 3 extra dice is our witch bonus, and obviously that allows us to get more going on in the spell book, and also just doing more to enemies inherently. So it is a little bit of a doesn't matter scenario. So what do we like more, freeze or shock? I like freeze and shock more. I said freeze, I meant shock. And give me this on a 5 slot. Yeah. I think that's the best case scenario, because since it requires an even, you might as well put it on an odd. Now, Magic Missile, I'm going to be real, dude. I mean, we have 2 things that require evens now. Give me... because of Nudge, give me this on a 4-banger. This might not be the right setup at all, and I suppose we're gonna see here momentarily how exactly this goes. We probably want to roll 3 extra dice here as well. So a 4 for Magic Missile I think is valuable. A 1 for another Cauldron is valuable. A 2 for Infliction is valuable. Now we go. So boom. So a 5 for Electric Shock. Let's throw that guy there, and then give me an even. That's good stuff. So 5 damage, 4 and shock, and we're good. Okay, so he's shocked. His Pirate Hook gets shocked. He's going to do 4 damage to me and 2 burns. Not really a concern at the current moment. I'm just going to say it as it is. Let me do 6 damage and shock you. Let me do 1 damage. Let me do 5 damage. Let me hit you for 3, and then, I mean, we're in business, to be honest with you. I don't think it's really... that wasn't that bad. Like, I'm waiting for it to be terrible, but that wasn't that bad. So I think this is now a time where Infliction needs to go. And we're going to put a Hall of Mirrors in. And Hall of Mirrors is so friggin' valuable as the Witch. Because more dice just benefits you as much as humanly possible. We have the damage output in our deck right now. So get a Hall of Mirrors out here. Hell, bring out Hall of Notes. I don't care. Throw this in here. A 2 for 2 damage and a shock. Yeah, I mean, that seems like a good thing to do. He only gets 2 dice, so this basically effectively limits the amount of damage he can do to me to 4. And yeah, a 1 is actually even better here. So now this is where we... Oh, you require a double 6? It's so rude. Give me the extra roll. You know what? Here, I will spend to do that. And then we get an extra die. Bring in another electric shock. Give me this and this. And now you're in really bad shape, although that actually doesn't do anything to you inherently. We'll throw this die at you. So by shocking both of these, since they're the same, kind of don't matter. Yeah, probably not the best move in the world to go for the doubled electric shock. But it's fine. We can live with it. This is actually fine, because we can just kill you. I don't know why that took very long for me to think about what the hell was going on that one. Give me a... Oh, man, dude. Would I rather have something upgraded when it goes in, or would I rather have another thing at the beginning that I can just throw stuff into? I think the upgraded slot is better. So this slot down here is going to be upgraded when we dump stuff into it now. Let's take a look at what the upgrades are going to be on these. So 1 damage to re-roll the die. And you can do it twice. Yo, that's a very good place for that to be. Hall of Mirrors just becomes an even. That's fair. 3 uses on Nudge. 7 on Magic Missile. Electric Shock removes its thing. Okay, I think that Cauldron is going to be our choice that we want in the upgraded slot. I know it's a weird one, but it's actually very good there. Now, I'm going to throw that there for now, and we're going to Hall of Mirrors right here. Give me a little bit of an upgrade. That's fine. We're going to hit you with the shock action. Shock doesn't necessarily body you, but it's fine the way that we have it. So 6 damage, he restores a little bit. I will absolutely Crystal Ball on this turn to try to make things work. We want a 6 very badly, and we got one, so that is a-okay. Give me, just because we don't need the, well, re-roll, well, no, you know what? Electric Shock here. And then Cauldron, re-roll that into another 1. That's fine. Hit you for 3 down here. Cauldron back into here. Now, this is the upgraded slot. Give me the re-roll on the 1. Give me the re-roll on the 2. That's now a 6. We can do 6 damage to you there. Throw this 2. Life is but a dream. That worked insanely well, in my opinion. I also could be playing it completely wrong, and that I will accept that if that is the case. But I think you're dead on this turn, unless something goes absolutely horrendously bad. Give me a reroll, a reroll. Bring in an electric shock. 5 damage, 4 damage. Get out of my friggin' face, you dang dryad. Good stuff. Okay, so regen. What do we want to buy here? A prepared slot? No, I didn't think that you were going to give me the prepared slot, but that's okay. So splitting a die, I'm going to be honest, dude. My brain breaks even thinking about how we add these in. So this is for the 6 slot. Magic Shield actually somewhat works there for us. But the thing is, because of Hall of Mirrors, we're going to be using 6s for so much else here that it's kind of... We don't necessarily want to do much with this. So 6 damage and the shock. Give me a new die. Let's get Hall of Mirrors out there, and I think that that's fine. We want... Hall of Mirrors is kind of our win condition on this, and he's just going to do 2 damage to me. That's a great roll for us. Sucky roll for him, but you think I care? Not in the slightest. 6 damage to you and a shock, as we like to do. Give me a new die. I will get a Magic Shield out here because I think it's more valuable than throwing the die, but Okay, so he will split. It's going to do 4 damage and then another 2. So 6 damage coming in. Not a concern for me. I don't care, really. Give me an extra one of those. Give me an extra 6, and frankly, we can probably kill you. Let's see. A boom. Into a boom. Goes on to there. Are we gonna take more damage? Nah, yeah, you gotta just call it there. It's gonna be so much more damage, dude. Oh my god, he couldn't split the 5 because of the shock. What a fantastic life we live. We got very lucky on that one, and I'm not afraid to even say it. Okay, regen a little bit. Let's go fight Bully. Really should go to the chest in the shop before we do that, but that's okay. Give me the extra roll. Give me a cauldron down here. Nudge has no value for us inherently here. We're looking for a 2 is really what we're looking for. Although we can just nudge this to a 2 and then bump this into here. Get the extra die. Reroll into a 3. It needs to be an even. It needs to be an even, dude. Even boy. Okay. It's actually a terrible first turn in every imagination of the word. So let's not do that again the way that we did it. Okay, so reroll the 1. Reroll the 3. A 4. So I think you want to reroll the 3 into a 2. Not what you're looking for. Although it kinda is though. So Hall of Mirrors down here. And then Electric Shock down here. That at least shocks him. Boy, slow down. Slow down and let's think about how that was a horrible turn by you, dude. I don't even feel bad for you at this point because that sucked. Let me figure this out. We need to play slower is part of the issue. And I know that I said that and then proceeded to move insanely fast. Give me an even though. I need the even though, buddy. A little bit of that. And then a little bit of Cauldron. Which allowed me to do that. Which allowed me to do that. It's not great. It ain't great, I'll be honest. So here's what you do. You nudge. Bump that down. And then you Cauldron back for the next turn. He's shocked twice, which, I mean, it doesn't really do much here. He's just going to hit us for 4 and then hit us for 3. And we're feeling the heat, but we're going to get a full heal, I'm pretty sure here. So I can't believe that we do not have a way to get an even number. Thank you. And by that I meant I can't believe we didn't have an even number. So what do we want? Duplicating a die is always good. And that's going to be better than Nudge, is my opinion. I know that Nudge has had value in our spell deck. Yo, I'm going to be honest with you. Ignore that. I have no interest. There's no value to me there in doing that. Now this is interesting. Rad is very interesting. And Healing Crystal, I think, should always be in a deck. So we're in a situation where, yeah. We're in a situation where we want to cover Magic Shield. And then this, obviously, yeah, no, we know. We don't want it. Keymaster, let's do this. It's going fine. I mean, we're slowly going along, singing that same old song. Yeah, with me, I'm singing. And you got your goods, I got mine. Bump that into there. Do a little bit of this. We'll get the Electric Shock onto there. I like the Electric Shock upgraded. I think that there's value inherent. So Keyblade doing 3 damage to me. Very rude. Very rude, but not an issue for me at the current moment. Get a little bit of that action. Roll some extra dice. Okay. Now let's think. Do we care about the 1 at all? Yeah, I think we want to dump this. Cauldron, bring that down. It just allows us to get a little bit of reroll action going on. Let's get Magic Missile over here. So reroll the 3. Reroll the 3. 5s ain't what you're looking for. Reroll the 3. Wow. Bring in the 3. Duplicate the 5. Bring in the 5. hit you for 5, hit you for 5. It actually ended up being a fine turn. The thing is, there are so many that was so good. There are so many iterations of things that can occur here that it's a little bit of a how can you ever figure out the correct approach to take on all of these. I need an even. I needed an even, dude. Not great. A 6? Yeah, I mean, a 6 is pretty bad for us here. Because you just basically do a 6 damage to me. That said, you're very dead. You can see how Hall of Mirrors just helps us out a ton. Getting up to 6 dice, it bodies. And we should have absolutely been using Healing Crystal there. Because I am very bad at the game and don't deserve to be in Dicey Dungeons. Okay, Skeleton Key. Set all dice to a number. Not really valuable as the Witch, unless you can find a good synergy there. But I can't think of a good synergy there. And I don't think it's something that necessarily fits in the setup that we have. Now, do I actually have a setup here? No. I have a very just balls to the wall, go for it setup. I don't really know what I'm doing, is what the point I'm getting at is. So give me a duplicate plus. At the very bare minimum, that's going to allow us to do a good chunk of damage on this turn, because we can do a little bit of like duplicating a 6. And then Hall of Mirrors gets better. And then a little magic missile action. And then a little magic missile action right there for 7 damage. And then reroll into a even. It's not an even. Smack ya. Maybe bring Electric Shock in for next turn. I think that's fine. We're definitely gonna get our crystal ball ready here. And frankly, this is incredibly worrisome now. So, here's an interesting scenario. Okay, so first of all, crystal ball. You want the 6. Now, we're looking for a 3. So it was a 3? No, you know what? I think it was a 5. It was a 5. Okay, so you don't have to place it on the actual thing, is what I've now learned. But that's okay, because we are just going to shock this man to an almighty heaven above. So give me... Oh, you sick son of a gun. Okay, well, we don't know what it is. It was a duplicate. Min of 4. Okay. Hall of Mirrors, bring it back, throw 1 die. It's not a great turn, but the shock is nice here. Because we limit his abilities to just draining 4 health. But our health is looking nasty, and we aren't necessarily set up for a good time here moving forward. Duplicate this. Another 5 damage. Healing Crystal, dude. Don't forget about dang Healing Crystal. Okay, 7 health. We're fine. Fight the Rhino Beetle, you get health after it. That's kind of your saving grace right now. Okay. What do you start with? So, duplicate to dupe the 5 is a good start. Then you bring in Electric Shock. You hit him for 5. Bring that in. Healing Crystal's not that great, to be honest with you, but we'll bring it in and maybe get a little bit of healing off. This is a great turn, dude. You ain't doing crap to me. Never mind, you're hitting me for 4. It's rude. Very rude. Very mean man. That's okay. Bring in this. Give me a little bit of this. A 6, okay? Beautiful. Honestly, couldn't be happier. That's a very good turn. We need Hall of Mirrors, though. Like, a bit of the issue is we need all mirrors. I also would like to not have him lock my dice on the next turn. I don't think it's even doable for us to kill him here, but... Okay, let's think about this. 1s have no value. Duplicate does have value. I would like to dupe the 4. Now, shock, hit ya. Magic Missile, hit ya. Heal, Hall of Mirrors. Right there. I don't think I can die here, no matter what. Especially now. It's 4 damage. Puts in 5 damage and a locked die. You don't love to see it. at all. Especially in this scenario where we got, like, nothing out of this. Wow, this sucks. He ruined me. In every stretch of the word, ruined me. So we Cauldron here. If I had one extra die, he's dead. No, he's not. He's dead, dude. I can't throw the lock die. Okay, fair enough. You got me. You got me. You cannot kill me, though. So, frig you is all I'm going to say. Now, I have no way to get healing crystals, so just kill him. But we'll save. I have no reason to do that now. We'll use it on the next enemy. But boy, that was a good one, honestly. So I'm trying to think. Freeze is not necessarily what you're looking for. Although I love the fact that it's just another cauldron. I see. I kind of like our regular cauldron a little bit more because what's the upgrade? What's the upgrade? We don't know. We'll never know. I don't know. I don't know. Should we get glass cauldron in here? I don't care for it. I'm gonna be honest. Because guaranteeing a 1 versus other things, I don't like it at all. So I'm not gonna do it. We're probably dead here, but that ain't too bad for our first witch run. The witch is tough. It's a very difficult character. Let's get a duplicate in here for that duped 5 action. And then re-roll my 1 into another 4. Give me another cauldron down here so I can re-roll this. No, actually, let's keep this show going. All right, already the show goes on. All night till the morning, the dreams go on. Yeah, not what you're looking for, but this is still going fine. I mean, a little bit of this into an electric shock here, into a little bit of that. He's shocked twice. He's got 4 dice, so I mean, the shock isn't the end of the world. 2 damage rolling into me. Another 2 damage and poison rolling into me. I mean, it is not a great setup here. Not good at all. Should have absolutely duped the 6. That's my bad. Okay, healing crystal. We back, boys. Okay, smack you for 5. Probably dead here. Although these high numbers are actually quite good for us. Cursing me blows, but... And the poison is still be chonking, for sure. Heal me. Okay. Give me new die as a 6, okay? Yo, we have to do that, I think. It's rude. Very rude. Very, very rude. Okay. Chuck it. I believe we're dead. I don't think there's a way around this. Yeah, we're doing it. We are in this. Okay, we need to really think this one through. So, like, recover health. Oh. Okay, recover health. Come up here. You placed it on the wrong thing. And I'm trying to figure out why you're so mean to me, game. He has to roll stupid high. He rolled stupid high, dude. Unbelievable. Okay. I cannot afford to try to make him do that again. I hate you so much. Okay. new die. It's a 6 healing crystal. Right here. Health. I hear the boom boom in the background. Don't get me wrong. It is there in full force. Probably still dead because yeah, we're dead. We're dead. See you in hell. That's all you needed to do. Just finish me. Fair enough. Okay. It's a tough character, dude. It's a tough character. We unlocked new episodes because we did our thing and we got little frog dude who we now know about. I mean, we kind of knew about him before, but now we know even more about him. But the fun part is we now have episodes unlocked, which allows us to hop into doing Curse of Greed and Worse Than a Curse and stuff like that. I'm going to go into challenges. What the hell? Wait a minute. Oh, these are just like achievements. There's a lot of these, man. Holy hell. Okay, fair enough. We're going to hop back in as the robot in the next episode, I believe. Just because there's a bug or something going on here. Just because although we haven't won a run as the robot, that's why it's because we haven't won a run yet. Understandable. We're going to hop in as the robot next time and try to get his win going because frankly, I should have absolutely won that before. But that was good. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll hop back in next time. You have a good one. Goodbye.